Alright, we got blue ticket. Sorry, red ticket. 2. Looks like we got a winner right here.
Alright, we're going to bring you a little Schierenbeck and Quinn Reeves. They're 4-1 and they're in the losers elimination side of the open doubles.
He's going on with some sorcerer. Hey, Smokey.
Everybody else pretty much out from around our area. Very tough. Very tough conference here. JD and Quinn are going to switch bags, it looks like. They made a good 4-0 run before they lost to Schierenbeck and Kniestead, a couple of the top ACL pros. So they'll try to win a couple here, coming back at 4-1. We'll strengthen singles stuff a little later if, depending how Pops does. If I get knocked out or not, we'll see.
Thank you. I like your microphone.
Thank you. Yes. I'm getting microphone compliments. Look at me. All right, try to keep an eye on the score. I can't really see much down on the other end. They're still down and back in here. JD and Quinn decided to switch bags. I think we should get Steve Schrader and Chad Kufis on the play-by-play. Hey, our listeners, viewers have requested you two to do the play-by-play of this match. Steve Schrader and Chad Kufis.
You would be sadly disappointed.
Steve who?
Steve who? They don't maybe don't know you, but if you say Cooper,
All right, here they go. We're live now. JD Schierenbeck, Quinn Reeves. I'm not sure who they're playing, but this is an elimination game. Any comments made by Steve Schrader and Chad Kufis, I am not responsible for during the broadcast. Tough competition. If you're not throwing 9.5s, 10s as a doubles team, you're not going to go far here. Quinn struggling a little bit with the bags. It did fall, though, so he could maybe just limit this to 2 if he can get in here. Right in front of the hole. Nice push shot, but that's not a play to the right. Not out of play, but it's going to be a tough bring back. See if Quinn can slip in here. Nice shot. He took them all. All right. In to get 2 here. And they did. Intermediate and advanced singles, I think it might have started already. Open singles will start later this afternoon. We've got a lot of pros here. The Great Lakes Conference covers Michigan, Illinois, obviously, Indiana. So you got Mark Richards, you got Ryan Windsor, you got Jordan Power, you got Steve Bernased, you got Jay Rubin, you got on and on and on. Schierenbeck, Kniestead, Blake, Schrader. It's loaded with pros here. Very tough. JD trying to 4-bag here, trying to get 2, but left that one off to the left. You better be straight, otherwise it's going to catch that bag. He does. And in for the wash here for JD. Oh, lost it a little out. So 4-0, they're down now. Great Lakes Conference number 1. There's a second conference over in Lower Michigan, I think, coming up later in the year. Then the ACL also does a state by state. And how it works in the ACL is you play your 2 conference and you play your 1 state meet, and you take your 2 out of 3 best. You have a little bit of room for error as far as those points go for conference/state. Quinn Reeves really been throwing good lately. Really has come on strong. Got a nice little right to left cut shot. He just needs a little straight shot here though, but he has the ability to cut around right to left really nicely. Looking to get in here and get 2 back. Come on, Kip. Head away. 4-2. Quinn and I teamed for the Quad Cities Open about a month ago or so, a month and a half ago. A lot of fun throwing with him. Nice guy, good kid. Not really a kid, but he is to me. JD has first bag here. A little confusion there, but he's got first bag. These games are played to 21. The quad that we had yesterday were all 10-round games. Well, a little bit confusing for people watching that at home. Otherwise, that just takes way too long. And I'd like to thank Chad Kufas, Trevor Kufas, Jared Kufas for having me on their quad team. We finished 3rd out of like 25 teams, I think there was. There's never been a better definition of carrying someone than that right there. They carried me all the way through that. Pops was not on, but the other guys were.
And that was the right way, though.
Push shot lift off to the left there, and it's going to make it a 4-4 game, I believe. No, it's still 4-2. First bag in for Quinn. The way these guys are throwing, this could be a long game. Quinn keeping it straight. Try to sneak around this a little bit, I think. Maybe try to just rub off that bag. He's not going to be able to bully that bag out of play, but just rub off it. Came in a little hot on that. I don't think that was meant to be an airmail. He wanted to rub off that bag. He came in a little hot. That's a nice push shot. JD's got to get in here just to give up 3. Left that one short. Could be an airmail here to try to get 5. He missed it, so it's only 1. Actually 3. 2, actually. 9-7. Pick a number. 9-7. So it's 6-2, I believe. JD and Quinn are trailing. These guys throw out of the Chippewa Valley area. JD from down in Eau Claire, and Quinn goes to school over in the Wausau area, I believe, or Eau Claire. He goes to Eau Claire College. They throw down the Chippewa Valley Conference, but Matt Johnson down there. All right, see if JD is going to try to get around this or if he's going to backside airmail this in. He doesn't trust the get around, so he's going to try to backside airmail this. Got it, and drag. Nice shot. Got a 2-for-1 there. Nice shot. To save the round, it's still 6-4, trailing. Quinn's been solid all weekend on that first bag, even in the quads. Lost that one a little bit left. A solid team they're playing here. Trying to give up 2 at the max. Get in here, make his opponent make that last bag. In for 2. Guy throwing against Quinn down there is lights out right now. Just got to ride the storm here, down 8-4. Quinn will score on him eventually. Just need to ride it out. There's 2 for you, JD. That one's out of play. Nice. Nicely done. Then you got 4 sitting there. Oh, JD, finish it up here. Nicely done. A little farther right than he wanted, but it went in. Now you got 7 sitting there for you. Huge. That away, JD. Big round. 11-6 now, JD and Quinn. Northern Wisconsin Cornhole, we call that, and the extra point is good. The 7.
Which is rare nowadays.
Yeah, the shop dogs, yeah. But in eastern Wisconsin, they call it the shop dog 7. Quinn coming in hot there. Bag on the Quinn's bag on the left, not out of play. He could get that slippery side. He could bring his in. Hit her, Quinn. Come on. Oh, he lost it a little left there. Now it's going to be a wash. Yep.
Good day. Just that one. Just that one.
Had a chance to get a couple there. But now we'll just look for the wash. You're in good shape, up 11-8, I believe it is. Nice shot. Put the pressure on here. Got to be in for a wash. He lost it. There's your 2, 13-8 now. Been hanging in there down there. Got a couple back.
Right, and then you got that.
Everything punched up on the right side there. A really nice shot to get around JD, but he can push through this and still has a chance to get a couple here. Not quite as hard as he wanted. He went sticky and it got caught up. Now it's going to be a really tough push. Now he's going to have to shoot this thing. Hit his in and went off. Wanted both them, but got one. It's a nice airmail. The question of the day, Mr. Chad Kufis, is will you be sending Joel Karnick the chiropractor bill after the Kufises carried me yesterday? Yes? Yes? Sure. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Up by us, I'd be able to help you out.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah?
I had on you for a while. Stop going because it wasn't helpful.
Quinn's going to try to bring this one in just a little bit. Stepping out, not all the way, just a little bit. Got a couple bags left to bring that in, so you don't have to go crazy here. Good shot. Very much in play now. Very nice. Quinn might just push into this. No, he's going to shoot it.
Hit it, baby. Come on.
He wants him to hit it. Here we go.
Hit it, boy. Come on. One time.
A little wide right on that one. It's good.
Oh, hey.
That one landed right on top. Tell you what, if Quinn can get over the top of this with an airmail, he could be in good shape here, because that's going to be a really hard push with the bags stacked on top of each other. You shooting this, Schrader? Nope. It's going to come in behind it and make him make a shot. It's going to be hard on an airmail for his opponent to take that top bag in and keep his own bag on, right? Yeah.
I'll set up for 6-5.
Looks like he's going to try to sneak around and maybe at least nudge that bag on the right end. He's airing it. It went way long. It's still a really tough shot when the bags are stacked like that. I think he's just going to push into this, and he just hopes that that top one flops in. I don't think JD's bag on the right is going to go in, because there's very little hanging. Good game, JD and Quinn are up 14-8, I believe it is. Joe Dove and Steven Sackler. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. For those of you scoring at home. Big shot here. 14-8. Could be a big point round if he can find a way to get them all in. It's going to take a heck of a straight shot to push them all in. Now he got 10-6. So 4 out of that. Nice shot. To get those two stacked in was a big shot. So 14-12 now. JD, Schierenbeck, and Quinn Reeves leading this elimination game here. Bracket B, I believe, of the Open Division of the ACL Great Lakes Conference in Homer Glen, Illinois, somewhere south of Chicago. JD's set himself up there to give up 4 here now with 2 bags out of play. Just got to try it again. That one left too, so he's in danger of giving up 6 now. We've all been there. Case of the lefties or righties. Now he's just got to get in to give up 6. All right. 18-14, they're down now.
Sending the check-in text for competitive singles. Check-in text for competitive singles.
All right, see if Quinn can pick him up here. I have a feeling this might come right down to a big shot at the end here. Quinn's in. Again, been very solid. Every time I've watched him this weekend, that first bag has always been right there. I'm going to try to kind of roll cut this, and you'll see him kind of move left to right on your screen there when he throws this. Get up around it. Nice. That's all right. It's a good shot. Kind of eliminates an airmail. I don't think an airmail is a good choice here. I think laying up behind is a good idea. See what he does here. He's just going to lay up. Now Quinn's going to try a short airmail here. Try to flop his 2 in. I think you shoot this thing because the opponent's bags on the right side are really going to be tough to bring back.
Open singles, we'll be taking sign-ups
The way they're stacked. Hit her, Quinn. Come on.
We'll be starting open singles at 5 p.m.
A lot of people walking behind the board here, kind of take quarters, so they backed away from that. Here we go. Come on, kid. Hit it. Come on. Nice. Got 2 of his, and the other one's dragging. Chance to get 4 back here now. Problem is, if his opponent lays up, Quinn could go in for 6. Either way, Quinn's going to have a shot here to try to get a bunch. That's off the board. Now if he airmail drags, it's for the win. We're at 14, right? Yeah. Airmail drag for the win. 7 points for the win. And that one is pinched maybe just a little bit by his opponent's bag, but just get the bag in hand in the hole is all you're looking for. If it happens.
Be there one time. Come on, baby. I see you out here.
Quinn Reeves with a winner and a 7 spot. We'll try to do some more later. Thanks for watching.